All right, Chef Chris is here from the Wash House. Always comes in and does such a fantastic job. Today he's got to make me a believer, though, because I've never heard of shrimp corn dogs before.
Yes, we're going to take, we're doing an event this evening at the Wash House, and so we're taking kids' food and making it into grown-up versions.
All right, going to be a great event tonight at the Wash House. We're going to tell you more about that all throughout the show, but in this segment we want to focus on the cooking. So what are we going to do to get this delicious dish started?
First we have some wonderful shrimp, and this is actually just a real quick recipe that's online if you want to try it at home. We're going to season our shrimp, run them in a little cornstarch, and that's just going to help the batter stick.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to make a real simple batter. We got some cornmeal, flour, touch of sugar, baking powder, a little milk, and salt and pepper. And we're just going to kind of mix that together with a little bit of egg. And there we go. We're going to whisk that together. And then we are going to dunk our shrimp in it and fry them.
Nice. Now, while you're doing that, tell the folks a little bit about the Wash House if they haven't been to check you guys out before.
Well, we are located in Point Clear, okay, on Scenic Highway 98.
Beautiful location.
Typically, we're open 7 days a week for dinner, unless we're doing an event like tonight. And you know, we have steak, seafood, you know, all, you know, we try and use as much local product as possible and go from there. So we'll get our shrimp in the batter.
Ooh,
there we go.
Look at that.
And
looking pretty good. Turn it up a little bit.
yeah, we're going to need the actual heat to cook the shrimp.
That helps sometimes.
We'll help out. And but they will be ready.
So after that, they're done. Then you put them on the stick?
Yes, we have a stick, and then we're going to plate them up with a couple of different sauces that we have. We have a flavored ketchup and a flavored mustard that we're going to have ready to go later.
Okay, so it's really not what I was envisioning, just some shrimp and one of those like real thick corn dog type exteriors.
No,
this looks a little more
yeah, it's just
classy and elegant than that.
It's a fancy fried shrimp.
Yeah.
Well,
it looks fantastic. Can't wait to try it out soon. We're going to be talking about Tee Off for a Cure. You can see there that is the event that is going on. The big golf tournament is tomorrow. And the best thing is all of this benefits Children's of Alabama. We will talk to you all about this, give you some more details and information when we come back in just a little while with Chef Chris. And I want those to be ready, too, because I'm hungry.
They will be ready.
All right. Sounds good. Cherish.
Welcome back. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us here on Studio 10. We are in our great kitchen set. We have Chef Chris, and we also have Carrie with us, and she's going to be talking about Children's of Alabama, and we want to start by talking about a little girl, Frances Grace, 13-year-old, two-time leukemia survivor. Tell us a little bit about her, because really that's why the Wash House is here, and that's how you guys are tying in.
Well, 8 years ago, Frances Grace and her family started this event called Tee Off for a Cure. And it's a golf tournament with a pre-party. And they did this in the midst of her illness. So while she's sick in the hospital, they're thinking of ways they can help other kids, which I just don't know too many people that can handle the pressure and the stress like that. But she has come through 2 diagnoses of leukemia with flying colors, and she's doing great today. She plays in the band. She's a Girl Scout. I mean, she's just as healthy as she can be, and it's really a miracle. And her family continues this event every year.
Okay, now on to the event that we're talking about. And Chef Chris, I'm going to let you tell everybody what you're cooking and why you guys are involved and how the Wash House is involved.
Well, we're involved. One of our owners helps put the event together, but we are doing adult versions of kids' food, being that it's a benefit for kids, and we already made the shrimp corn dogs, and we're going to kind of get started on our egg in the hole.
Egg in the hole,
all right,
I like
so we've
it.
got a little mixture here of butter, maple syrup, and brown sugar. We're going to add just a touch of Tabasco for spice, and this is going to go on our bacon. Okay, and we're going to make candied bacon. Okay, that's going to be it's
we
bacon.
both like that. We're like, oh yeah, candied.
So you mix that up, and you just want to, you'll kind of smear that on there. And it's going to come out looking something like this, nice and sticky and gooey and all that. And then we're going to cut out our holes in our white bread, from which we will put our eggs. And this is one of the hors d'oeuvres that's going to be served tonight at the party. So we've got our little cutout for our hole, which is a very little hole for quail eggs, which we're going to be using. And obviously you could take the recipe and use it that's online and use it for a regular chicken egg would be fine. But we have some great locally sourced quail eggs from right around the corner from the restaurant, so we are going to use these tonight.
Okay.
And so you got to crack open the quail egg just a little bit different, and we will do that and get that in there and get started. And then when we continue, we're going to cook them a little bit later in the show and kind of show how to finish it off.
Sounds good. Okay, learning about a lot of new things. So
Yes.
Tee Off for a Cure tonight, where's it going to be?
It's at the Wash House. It's at 6:30, and it's $25 per person. And if you want to come, you can call me at 610-4969.
And again, a great cause benefits Children's of Alabama. When we come back, we'll get cooking and see how this turns out. I'm very entertained by this. I'm very
Yes.
excited. I remember this brings me back to my childhood when my mom would cut the holes in the bread with the different shapes, the hearts and the stars and
Yes.
things like that. So I'm very excited about this. You can get the recipe when you log on to our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. We'll be back in the kitchen before you know it.
We are back with Chris and Carrie, the folks from the Wash House. Also, we're talking about a big event that is coming up tonight. But first, Chris, I want to check back in with you. We're
Yes.
working on something I've never heard of before. What are we making?
We're making the breakfast classic, egg in a hole.
Egg in a hole, a breakfast classic, he
Yes.
says. So what do we need to do to make this?
Well, we've got our quail eggs as well, and again, chicken eggs would work fine. And we have cut little holes in our just plain old fashioned white bread.
So that's where the
and
whole
we're
factor
going
comes
to
in.
that's where the whole factor comes in. And so we're going to get some heat going there, and we also have our candied bacon, which we made in there. That's going to be our garnish when we put the plate together.
So fantastic. Well, we'll let you continue to work on
There you
that. We want to talk more about this fantastic event that is happening this weekend. Carrie, tell the folks what's going on.
That's right. Well, this weekend is a benefit called Tee Off for a Cure, and it benefits Children's of Alabama. And just last year, our hospital saw over 1,700 kids from this area. So it definitely has a very local feel to it. There's going to be several patients there. It is a pre-party at the Wash House and a golf tournament tomorrow. And I know it's going to rain buckets, but you just need to get your big girl pants on and come on out and bring your rain boots and a rain jacket.
There you go. It's still going to be a lot of fun. And the event tonight, what do the folks need to know if they want to come out to the Wash House and see y'all? What time does it start? Do they need reservations or tickets or anything? All that good stuff.
They do need reservations, and it starts at 6:30 at the Wash House, and it's business casual, and $25 a person will get you some of this delicious food, beverages, live music, and a huge silent auction.
Yeah, and Chris, I like your idea behind the food that you're preparing. If the folks are just joining us, tell us quickly what that is all about.
Well, we're doing grown-up versions of kids' food, so hence the shrimp corn dogs and the egg in the hole. And there'll be many other selections for the evening.
Well, listen, we're running out of time here, but we're going to let you finish it up. More information about this fantastic event is online. Go check it out. And coming out this weekend, tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of fun and benefiting a great organization. We'll be back with more Studio 10.